who is on joining us today to give us a thumbs up, letting us know that you do hear us and can see Terri clearly. So I'm going to give another minute or two for everyone to join and sign in. So once you get online, please just wave and let us know that you are here and we could be heard and seen. All right, let's see. So Instagram's giving me all kinds of thumbs up. I see you all, family. Love you. Hello. Hi. The volume is good. Thank you. Aha. And now we're getting some responses on Facebook as well. I think, Terri.
Mm-hmm. Can you see me?
I could totally see you. Mm-hmm. I think that's good.
Okay, friends. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. One thing I think of right now in this very unsteady time, there's a lot of fear going around. We're all in it together. And one blessing that I know I've been feeling, one bit of gratitude, is that we do live in a world where we can virtually connect. And we're here at the Breathe and Flow studio in Oceanside, at least 6 feet away from each other. And we're going to begin. It's going to be a Yin Yoga class. For those who are brand new to yoga, and especially to Yin Yoga, 2 quick things I want to let you know. Number 1, while we move, while we're in this practice, your mind is going to wander. It's the nature of mind. You're going to start thinking about other things. And it's that moment you recognize that your thoughts have taken you off of your mat that you have successfully practiced. So when you find your mind wandering, please be gentle with yourself and guide yourself back. That's the practice. Number 2, especially in our Yin Yoga postures, you're going to be uncomfortable. And part of it is the point of learning how to be comfortable with our discomforts. So thank you for joining us. We're going to start. I have my phone here to time us because in Yin Yoga we hold the postures for about 3 minutes each. And this way we can really keep track. This is designed for you to be doing at home, so I'm not using any of the props you normally have in the studio. I have a towel underneath me laid out. I'm imagining myself on the beach with the ocean behind me. And then I have a couple of extra towels that I brought. We have blocks, we have blankets, we have all these great yoga props, but you also have tools in your home that you can use. So the first thing I'm doing with one of the towels is that I folded it so that it's a nice rectangle, and I'm actually going to place it underneath my seat so that my hips are slightly elevated, and it's almost as if I'm falling off the towel. And I'm doing that really to allow my lower back to relax a little bit. It's a lot easier to sit up when your hips are elevated. Gives room for the knees to come back. And now I'm in my comfortable, easy pose. So please take a moment to grab a towel or a blanket, whatever you have, and give yourself the help to come into a comfortable, easy pose. And now that you're here, allow your hands to come face down on your thighs. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, and if it's not comfortable for you, then simply gaze down past the tip of your nose. As you inhale through your nose, fill your body up, and exhale, sigh out. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Letting out a sigh like that releases some surface tension.
Feels so good.
And now move your jaw side to side. Soften the inner corners of your eyes. Allow your breath to come in through your nose and exhale through your nose. If at any point you want to exhale through your mouth, then do that. You can always return to nostril breath, which is how we usually breathe in our yoga classes. Inhaling fully through your nose and exhaling maybe with a very gentle Ujjayi breath, which is a soft closing of the back of your throat and a ocean-like sound. Take a moment to be here, to feel the ground or the support underneath you. Allow your shoulders to release with every exhale. take a moment to set your intention for today. Your intention is the tool you have to stay here. It's the tool that's going to remind you or help you notice when your mind wanders away. Again, your mind will wander. It's the nature of mind. Today, my intention is to take on our Meadow mantra, which is, I am happy. I am healthy. I live with ease. I'll be repeating those words in my mind. I am happy. I am healthy. I live with ease. Gently start rotating your body in one direction. Corkscrewing your spine around your hips, or in between your hips. You can let your head get involved. You can let your shoulders move. If you close your eyes, no one can see you, so you'll move more organically and happily. One or two more full rotations around, getting out some of the stickiness. And then slow your movement to the point of stopping and go in the other direction. Be comfortable with your breath. Be gentle with yourself. And then again, slow your movements so that you stop. Come to sit in the center, come a little taller in your spine, crown of the head lifts taller towards the ceiling. Inhale, open your arms out wide, reach for the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your palms together in front of your heart and flutter your eyes open for a close. Coming into your space. And we're going to start right here in this comfortable cross-legged position. Hopefully that's comfortable for you. If you need to extend one leg because your knees don't allow you to keep them bent, that's fine. Another option is to take your blankets and place them underneath your knees if your knees don't softly come down. Inhale, get a little taller, elongate the spine, and as you exhale, hinge forward, and then tuck your chin and round. Now for you, a forward fold might feel, or simply be fingertips touching the ground and your head hanging. That's fine. For others, maybe you can elongate and fold all the way down, supporting your head on your hands or the floor. It's your posture. So close your eyes and go to your first edge. Where do you feel this? Because as soon as you feel it in yin, you're doing it. No need to go deeper or try harder. So find your edge and then grow very still. The breath will adjust the posture while you're holding it. Maybe your exhales start to get a little bit longer. And you'll notice that as you exhale, you release tension. And you've been here for a little while, maybe there's a bit more room for you to go deeper. Again, without forcing, but rather allowing. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Start to pay attention to the sensation of your body. Notice where you feel the posture. Notice how the posture has shifted. Soften your jaw, relax your tongue. Take 3 more rounds of breath, just like this. On your next inhale, use the strength of your hands on the floor to help your torso come back to center. Bring your hands behind you, uncoil your legs, and sit back for a moment, puffing the chest, creating a bit of compression in your lower back. We're going to go to the other side, so simply bring your other leg in front or in bottom. However you were sitting, just switch your legs and take a moment to shift side to side. I know you don't like this side as much. It's okay. That's part of the practice too. Inhale, grow tall, and as you exhale, forward fold again. And what you might notice is that on this side, you can't go as deep as you did on the first side. Some of that is a bit of an optical illusion because the other side has already softened. And some of it is because your body is uneven. We all are. So accept it, acknowledge it, and exhale and come into your posture. Find your first edge. Observe the sensation in your body and grow still. We grow still so that the posture can do the changes. And we hold the postures for an extended period of time. We do this in Yin Yoga. We grow still for an extended period of time so that our muscles have a chance to really relax. And our connective tissue, our fascia, our joints, our ligaments, we can start to allow that part of our body to soften as well, to absorb the moisture of our body without effort, without repetitive bursts of energy the way we work our muscles. We simply allow. If your edge recedes, you can go deeper. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Using the strength of your hands on the floor, slowly lift your torso up, and you'll notice you don't have much of a choice. You have to move slowly. Bring your hands behind you once again, uncoil, puff the chest a bit, compress the lower back, maybe this time the head goes back, close your eyes, and exhale like you just sat on the ocean or at the beach for the first time this summer. Let your eyes open, come back, and stay in your seat again. Please lift yourself up on something if you're noticing that you're getting uncomfortable. Right leg tucks in, left leg extends. Take a moment here to sit up tall. If you notice that your leg cannot extend here because your hamstring is too tight, grab your blanket, place it under your knee so you have a little support there. So it's your job to find out how you can be here, how you can grow comfortable in your discomfort. Sit up nice and tall, rotate your torso over your extended leg, and then hinge at your hips. Try to keep your spine straight. And when you can't go any further, tuck your chin and let your head hang. It doesn't have to be a big stretch. If you're feeling it, you're doing it. Taking a few breaths here, feeling the back of your leg lengthen. Let your head hang a bit, create some traction along the spine. And as you inhale through your nose, maybe imagine or envision the breath going to the back of your throat. Feel the breath travel down your vertebrae, expanding the space between your shoulders. As you inhale, sit up halfway, lower your left elbow to your left thigh, and stretch your right arm out to the side. Thumb points down, hand faces behind you, and then just bend the elbow, bring your hand behind you. Doing this so that you can start to open your chest towards the front of your room, maybe up towards the ceiling. Option to let your ear come to your shoulder. If that's uncomfortable for you at all, you can tuck your chin, look down. Find out where you can be here. Close your eyes. Take 3 more rounds of breath, just like this. Release your right hand to the floor in front of you and gently push yourself up. Come to sit and pause for a moment. Sometimes it's a breath or two after you come out of the posture where you can really feel the posture. Keeping your right leg bent, help your left leg cross all the way over. Now, if you can, stack your knees. Not everyone's going to be able to do that. That's okay. This is how you can modify. If your knee is up a little higher, that's okay. Please just make sure you're lifted on something to protect your lower back here. Maybe your legs can stack, but you want to straighten your bottom leg. Also a great option. Take a moment to adjust yourself to the posture that you need. And then sit up nice and tall. If your legs are crossed, cross them maybe a little tighter. Inhale fully through the whole upper body. Bring your right hand on top of your knee and come into a twist. Now notice my head is staying forward here. Don't trick yourself into thinking looking behind you is the twist. Your head follows, it doesn't lead. So with your hand on your knee, sit up tall. Take a moment to wiggle, feel both sit bones back on the ground or both hips coming back towards the ground. Inhale, full lungs, broaden your collarbones, lower your shoulders. And as you exhale, pull your belly in slightly and twist. Think about the twist opening your chest. If your head wants to follow, let your head follow. If not, find a neutral space for your head. And allow the breath to, again, broaden your collarbones. As you exhale, soften your shoulders. Engage slightly in the abdomen so that the belly pulls closer to the spine. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. Allowing the exhale to soften the tension and release the tension. On your next inhale, uncoil yourself by lifting yourself up and over. You can take a quick counter twist. You might feel nice. Come back to center. See if there's more room for your legs to tighten into their shoelace or crossover. And then open your arms out wide like you're going to give somebody a really big hug. Stretch yourself away. Palms as if you're pressing the walls away behind you. And then open up again and let your left arm come underneath your right and either give yourself a big bear hug like this, or if it's available to you, cross wrists and elbows for your eagle arm. Take a moment to adjust your hips again. Lift your elbows higher, bring them a little bit lower, and then find a place where you can hang out. Pressing your elbows forward, soften your jaw. Move your mouth side to side. If you feel like a big it'll make you smile if nothing else. Taking a few more breaths just like this, sitting up tall. I know some of you want to go forward, but resist the urge. Sit up trying to relax your shoulders. And as a matter of fact, let's do this one together. Everyone, big inhaling. And as you exhale, again, inhale. Loudly. One more. And then release. Shake your arms out. Uncoil your legs. Stretch them out. Hands to the floor behind you. Puff the chest. Get neutral for a moment. Take a nod of gratitude that you have 2 arms and 2 legs. Let's go to the other side. So this time, right leg stretches out, left foot comes in. Take a moment to adjust. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, rotate your torso over your extended leg and hinge down. Fingertips to the floor, head hanging. That's a great forward fold. Throw some of the We're limber yogis out there. Go as far as it feels right for you. Go to your first edge. For very flexible people, that might feel really hard to stop at their first edge. So if you're feeling it, you're doing it. Let your head hang. And for a moment, breathe into the back of your leg. Feel the back of your leg. When your teacher invites you to breathe into a certain area of your body, if you don't know what that means, it just means think about that part of your body. Your breath will follow. Taking 3 more rounds of breath just like this, letting your shoulders relax, let your head hang a little more. And then use your hands on the floor to help your torso come up. Open your body to the front, elbow to thigh, left arm stretches out, thumb down, tuck your hand behind your back. You can let your ear come to your shoulder if that's comfortable for your neck. You can let your chin go down, forward. Take a moment to find out where you can hang out because you're going to be here for a little while. And then as you inhale, broaden your collarbones. Try to open your chest a little bit more towards the front of the room or up towards the ceiling. Adding a bit of a twist here. Soften your jaw, close your eyes. If you find where your edge recedes and you can reach down and grab a foot, right? No need to push it. Never need to try harder than. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. Release your left hand from behind you and press your torso up into a seat. Again, move slowly. Help your right leg cross all the way over. Adjust yourself in your seat. If your lift has moved away, please grab it. Sit back down. And take a moment to find this position. Again, it will feel different on this side. Your body's a little asymmetrical. It's good. If this side, maybe you need to straighten your leg. Make the adjustment that works right for you. Sit nice and tall, lift your chest, relax your shoulders, left hand on right knee, come to your twist. So start with the twist wherever it brings you. Maybe you want to soften your jaw again. As you inhale, lift your chest, broaden your collarbones, and twist. Again, the head follows, it doesn't lead. So if you don't know what you're feeling right now, look forward. Lift your chest. Relax your shoulders. And as you exhale, pull your belly in a bit and let the twist start in the middle of your torso. And then firmly follow the twist. With every inhale, allow your chest to broaden. With every exhale, allow the twist to deepen. Take 3 more rounds of breath, just like this. The inhale lifts your torso longer, brings you back to center. Quick counter twist. And then open your arms out wide once again, like you're going to give somebody a big, big hug. This time, right arm swings under left, and you come either into a big bear hug, grabbing your shoulders, or if it's available to you, cross the elbows down the wrists. Palms come towards each other. Take a moment to go up and down a bit, side to side. Maybe make a little circle if it's right for your shoulder. And if you feel like you have to grip here, if there's anything other than a gentle smile on your face, come into a bear hug. Be gentle with yourself. Lift your elbows a little higher and press them forward. Soften your jaw. Maybe once again we do a It feels good. It does feel good. And then we'll take 3 cleansing breaths together here. Inhale fully. Feel the breath in the back of your shoulders. And as you exhale, one second. Uncoil. Shake your arms out. Bring your hands behind you. Stretch your legs out. Puff your chest. Maybe the head goes back this time. Close your eyes. And be here. Now, roll over onto all fours. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders in line. We're going to do a little bit of movement because sometimes after we hold Yin, we need to move it up a bit.
I see that.
So inhale, lift your tailbone as your head rises. As you exhale, tuck your chin around your back and shoulders. Really push the floor away. Can you feel that there? Inhale, lift your gaze and your tailbone. Exhale, belly pulls in, head starts to hang. Push the floor away. And I invite you to close your eyes and really link your breath with movement here. Allow the exhale to last as long as it takes for your belly to get as close to your spine. Inhale, and the movement follows the length of your inhale and ends when you can no longer breathe in. And exhale round. Take 2 or 3 more rotations like this, and I invite you to take cat-cow posture every day, 3 minutes a day. It moves your spine, moves all of your muscles, loosens up the tension. It brings collagen to your face, slows the aging process. I'm really 97 years old. One more time, and then sit back in your child's pose and bow forward. If child's pose does not work for you, it's okay. There's option 1. You can take your blanket and you can lift up and place the blanket underneath your thighs so that the knees don't have to bend as much. And then maybe child's pose just means your hands come down and your head hangs. Maybe you do have the ability to come all the way down and rest your head. Whichever variation you're in, please 3 more breaths just like this. Feel the length of your spine. Maybe some compression in your legs. And let your last exhale be the longest exhale you've taken today. Slowly roll yourself up. Come back onto all fours. And all the way onto your belly. Take a moment to wiggle your hips side to side. Release the tension that might have built up there. Let your forehead rest on the floor of your arms. And then come into our Sphinx pose. So elbows right underneath the shoulders. You can cross your arms and grab the opposite elbow to make sure that you're at a good distance. And then everyone for a moment, let's be a bit active. So palms come to the ground, forearms and elbows push as shoulders come back. And now the tops of your feet press down as well. All 10 toenails are on the floor. Look forward, pull your shoulders back. Big, full inhale in. And then allow your body to soften. You can sink into your shoulders a bit if you'd like. You can let your head hang. Maybe you want to make a bench for your chin because your head and your neck is tired of hanging. Wherever you are, close your eyes. And again, watch the breath come in through the nose to the back of the throat, down your spine, and feel it cooling the base of your spine. That very spot where we're starting to get some compression. Let's undo all the sitting we've been doing these last few days. Bend your knees if you'd like. You can be here for a little while longer. Take a few breaths and let this be the time you give yourself of quiet. Let your exhales go even longer. Let yourself relax. Grow comfortable in this minor discomfort.
We can call this yinning instead of chilling.
Please 3 more rounds of breath here. Wherever your mind took you, bring it back. Be gentle. If you've lifted your ankles or feet, lower them down. Bring your hands back down. Slowly lower your chest all the way to the floor. Rest one cheek on the ground. And whichever direction you're looking in, slide that knee up along the floor like you're Spider-Man scaling a wall. Close your eyes. See if a little bit more of your ear can come to the ground. Decompress. I'm going to speak less now so that you can really tune into what you're feeling.
Would you like a little light reading stick, Terri?
It's going to help us with some sound. Take 3 more rounds of breath where you are. Extend your leg. Bring your forehead back down to the ground. And please, once again, come up into your Sphinx. We're going to repeat the Sphinx. If you'd like to intensify, straighten your arms, coming into a seal, taking the pelvic bone down. You repeat the Sphinx so that you get a bit more bone-on-bone compression. It's good for us. If you come up onto seal and you want to lower down for the rest of the time, you can. We have about 45 seconds left here. So go into your self. Take 2 more rounds of breath where you are. And as you exhale, lower gently. Rest your other cheek on the ground. Slide your other knee up toward your shoulder. Close your eyes. And allow your exhales to be longer. I invite you to return to your mantra, your intention. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I live with ease. I am happy. I am healthy. I live with ease. I am happy. I am healthy. I live with ease. Three more rounds of breath here. And straighten your knees. Bring your forehead to the floor. Shake your hips out. Press into the floor with your hands to gently guide your body up. You can take a quick visit to the child's pose if you'd like. It'll feel far away. 3 breaths just like this. And then roll yourself up. Come to sit on your heels or back into your comfortable, easy pose. And I invite you to sit just like this for as long as you can, as long as you'd like. And when you're ready, rise up, inhale, grow tall. The crown of your head reaches up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Thumbs rest at the center of your chest, and a small nod of gratitude for this morning's breath, and for all the gifts and all the love the universe does have for you. Let's seal our time together with one sound of Om. Inhale to begin. Thank you for spending your morning with us today. Be kind, be happy, be healthy.
Thank you so much, Terri. And everyone who has signed in, we're going to just keep our live open for another moment or two so that we can have a little online conversation with our community. So if anyone has any questions for Terri, if Terri, you don't mind, I know I didn't.
I love it. Any questions?
Any feedback? How did one of those poses serve you? If you have any questions as far as breathing and abiding in these poses, Terri and I are here for you. So we're going to open the live to just some comments. So if you have any comments or anything that you'd like to share or ask in this moment, go ahead and type in your comments and questions in the notes section. And Terri and I will do our very best to answer. I'm getting a lot of thank yous and namaste, and we love you, and such gratitude, Terri, for bringing us this beautiful and grateful practice this morning.
It's really my pleasure to be here.
We know it. I could feel it. Thank you, Terri. Thank you, Terri.
So one thing while we're waiting for people to type in their questions and for it to come up, some things that do come up for people, especially in Yin and in all yoga, what we're doing in these postures is we're trying to break up the congestion that gets stuck in the body. So if we imagine our body like a highway system of energy, every now and again, traffic slows down in certain areas. And those areas right from the shoulders, we feel it, the hips. And then we have postures that break up the congestion, that break up the energy and that gets stuck. That energy and motion becomes emotional. So if during any of the practices we're offering online, if you start feeling something, if thoughts come to your mind, sometimes it's frustration or anger or laughter, that energy in motion is emotional for you. And it's the practice to recognize it and acknowledge it and let it go.
So sweet.
Has anyone?
There is an influx of beautiful comments and of gratitude, Terri. I don't believe there's any question. I have some who said that was so relaxing. I was so tight before. I feel better now. Even a little gratitude for the mini sound healing too. And Terri, that was a great class, always is. So I believe the collective has enjoyed their practice this morning. And just to let everyone know, we will be switching this recording so that everyone, or sharing this recording on our Facebook page, and eventually uploading and sharing via email for a YouTube link this afternoon. So these practices are here for you. Even if you couldn't join us in the moment, they will be at your fingertips. So we look forward to seeing you through virtual communications and practice. We love you all. With deep gratitude, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us today. I'd also like to mention that it is St. Patrick's Day, And although some of us might not feel so lucky, I'm bursting with that sense of gratitude. Today, 26 years ago, I believe I met my soulmate, my match, Manny. We're so grateful to have you all. Terri, thank you. You're like a ray of sunshine always. So you are like our lucky charm. So thanks for joining us today. With greatest gratitude, love, and wishes for a peaceful transition for our community and family. We're here for you. We are never alone. Just call us. Just reach out, and we'll see you again, 10 a.m. every morning this week. 10 a.m. We have other teachers rotating in, just so that you know tomorrow morning, Rita will be here. I will also from behind the scenes. Love and light. Namaste. Okay. And oh boy, that was so lovely. I'm gonna end this one too. If you end this video now, you'll be able to choose if you want to save it or delete. Good.